Well, hello everybody. Your boy John finally decided to stream 2 times in less than 1 week. How's it going? Welcome in. We are continuing the Froakie hunt. We got the Froakie right before stream ended last time, so 2 days ago. We are... Why does that look shiny? Didn't that Greedent look brighter than the other one? Is it? That looks bright. Oh, it looked like a shiny. It's probably the lighting. But what's up, everybody? Crystal, tier 1. Oh my god. Did you get any of my DMs? I've been trying to... Okay, so allegedly, I did kind of get hacked. I didn't tell everybody that too. So a lot of my messages I wiped. I wiped all my conversations. I owe you. I owe you, and I'm ready to pay up. I'm just saying that. This Junga doesn't have a shiny flame body mon? Yeah, I do. Who do you think you are, Mr. Gogeta guy? But send me another message, Crystal. We'll send you some money your way, and if you're up for it, I've got some more work for you. So yeah, we're gonna be doing Froakie. I have already saved up a ton of eggs. A ton of eggs. We've all gotten... Well, no, like... I don't know how I got hacked. Well, obviously, duh. I just don't understand it. So, apparently some of my conversations got leaked, which is fine, because they're all friendly, but... I just truly don't understand why I was a target. So, I wiped all my conversations. And I was thinking about wiping my friends list too, just in case. Because, like, I'll add the odd person that comes through our YouTube streams, but I think I'm going to stop doing that. I think I'm going to stop doing that. Unless you're a member, unfortunately that privilege is gone where I was adding people. That's why, I don't know if you guys have realized too, on my PlayStation, I wiped everybody. Because I think I added some people with Fortnite back, I don't know, last year, but yeah, I got annoyed. How exactly did they leak your conversations? I got screenshots of my private DMs from a random account. So I made my exclusivity very, very private. You've improved that art. Oh, nice. Yeah. I haven't forgot. I haven't seen you here in a while, but I really do appreciate the tier 1 membership again. We're gonna hook you up. We're gonna hook you up. Just send me a message after stream. After stream, I'm pretty much going right to football. So we'll talk tomorrow about everything again. But does everybody see the new-ish layout? I'm keeping it simple. Everybody wanted the current hunt brought back. I can bring back the previous hunt as well. But half the time everybody comes to stream, they're like, well, what are you hunting? And they never look at the current hunt. I swear to God. They're so oblivious. But you guys don't need like an overlay. Let's be honest, this is good enough. The webcam, you can hear me. You got to see your current hunt. People who subscribed, like Crystal, you can see she became a member again. That's good enough, right? I don't like to see a bunch of clutter on overlays. And I think my overlay, I was just trying to, in the background, get that like cool ambient vibe with like the looped video, but we don't need that. Trico, Torchic, or Mudkip? Oh, so you're on Gen 3. Am I right, though? Meganium is so OP in Silver and Gold. Honestly, I think that generation I would choose Torchic or Mudkip, but I would probably lean more towards Torchic. And if you're not hacking them, I'd rather you go Torchic, because Torchic still looks cool. So does Mudkip, but I think if you were doing shinies, I'd go Mudkip. Oh yeah, send me any art. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into the Discord a lot more. I'm trying. I know sometimes it seems like it's not a consistency here, but I really am trying. So I'm back on the Discord. I got it set up on my phone again. So send me everything. Send me everything you got. Oh, that's super bright, man. Hopefully we get a Froakie today. That'd be really, really cool. Are the starters and the Scarlet exclusives? Honestly, I don't... Like I said, Pokemon with me right now is love and hate. I don't mind playing it because I haven't played it in a long time. But when I go onto other streams, I'm not necessarily... Like, I'm going to hang out and to support a friend more than I'm watching Pokemon lately. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I've been enjoying playing it again. Froakie's really cool. I do want a Greninja. I do have a Greninja, but again, we talked about it last time. I'm not using the Pokemon Bank to bring it up to home, because I think Bank's done now, right? So I would have to get a new Greninja. Castle Royal Lake. I heard through Chemstream that he said, in quote, he thinks that February there's going to be a patch for Scarlet and Violet. If it's performance issues, I'm definitely gonna play in and around that time and compare the two. Because if they fix performance issues, that's my biggest negative with this game. So if they can fix that, I'm good. I might play this again. Because like I said, there's a couple of regions where I just don't even go anymore because it's just so bad. You lag out like instantly. I heard there was a service with Pokemon that I thought it was Pokemon Bank that they were going to lose the service for it. Plus, I also don't really have that kind of mental state to want to bring Pokemon up. In Ultra Moon, in cartridge games other than the Switch, I feel like cartridge games have to be their own. Don't get me wrong, if you guys bring your Pokemon up through home, that's great. But, I don't know, it's kind of like you going to buy a new Pokemon game at like GameStop or something. It's really cool if you see a Pokemon that you get that has a shiny in it. It's like, oh sweet, you know, maybe I didn't have that before, somebody else hunted it. But I'd rather hunt on a cartridge than these games and put it into home. I feel like shinies are more valuable on a cartridge than right now putting them at home. Ah, March 27th. Well, I don't have anything in Pokemon Home, so I'm good. I'm good. You don't care about Scarlet and Violet shinies? But here's the thing. This is what I'm going to say. So I've said it before. It's all fun and games. It really is until you get to Gen 8. And then Gen 9 comes and you're thinking, hey, well, I got all my shinies in my Pokemon Home. But now you're going to have to pay that going forward every year. I think Pokemon Home is great. But eventually, to save money, unless you just completely ditch Pokemon one day, you're gonna have to put them back in some sort of games, so you're not spending money, or else you're giving Nintendo dollars, don't get me wrong, every month, but like, I'm using my Pokemon Home short term as an investment, and then after I'm putting them back into the respective games. I cleared all my cartridges and all my 900 of my shinies are organized in Home. So, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not saying, you know, somebody on a poor budget is going to be like, well, I'm going to sacrifice my shinies for a couple of months. They'll still be there, but I just can't pay for it. For me, I don't want to pay the dollars over time, because it's like you buying a chocolate bar once a week or even like once a month. Let's just say in the math of things, the service of a month. You're spending that money when you really don't have to, and over a year, that's like a gas tank, that's food, that's you going out, buying a ticket to an NHL game, you know? So I'm eventually gonna switch. I think I'd be like you. Oh, glitch. I'd get my 900 and then I'd put them into games if I could. I sent some good ones. Be sure to let me know. Yeah, okay. I'll check Discord after I'm done streaming, for sure. I really like this minimalistic layout. I really do. I really do. I was really bummed last stream for some reason. I just feel like creativity has been really going down with me. And it's something I want quality over quantity, right? I really do. I'm fine with minimalistic. Like, this is all you need. Some people really go out like me, and I want to do like a good overlay for everybody. But simple is sometimes just better. It is. So they'll be rotting in Home? No, I know what you mean, but right now, anything that is in my home comes from Let's Go, Sword and Shield, or this game, or BDSP. So I could bring them back into those games. I've never rotted a Pokemon or brought anything up from like cartridge games. So when I mean cartridge games, I mean the old cartridges, not Switch. And nothing on Bank. I've never done that. I've never even downloaded it. Spent like 2 hours organizing them in national dex order. Yeah, I mean, I started. I can show you after. I've started, but I'm definitely not even close. I kind of stopped. You put them in the server? Nice. So if anybody wants to go see Crystal's art, it's on the fan art page. You know what? I'll break my rule. I don't like using my phone. It's kind of like me at work. I don't like distracting from somebody's view on the stream here, but... Two seconds. Nice. I'm about to check. Okay, Discord. That's live streams. Tilted sent me something here quick. Oh, he's gonna send me his whole list, isn't he? Oh god. General fan artwork. Oh wow. Oh, that new Pokemon from this generation? That's Snow Leopard? That's really cool. That's honestly really cool. Oh my god. The talent on you. Oh my god. How about this? Let's start doing commissions. The next commission that I think I'd want you to do if you chose to accept it, like a Mission Impossible mission, would be that snow leopard as an emoji. That's something I'd want, because that's my favorite Pokemon in this generation. That's my entire home looks like, if you want to see. Yeah, I'll look at it. I tried, I think I went up to Gen 2. And then Gen 3... It's really hard because I wasn't really big into playing it. And... Well, I played it, I just didn't shiny hunt that. And... I think BDSP is my only shot at getting a lot of them, you know? Chen Pao? Yeah, that's sick. If we do that as an artwork for the next ones, I'm down. But I also want to do I also want to rework my memberships. I really do. I want to give you the exclusivity, and I'm thinking for the first... So Crystal, if my idea does go through... Sorry, I'm trying to adjust here. If my idea that I'm thinking about goes through in the next month, Tier 1 members are going to get a free membership for the next month after your first one. Maybe I'm going to do that, but the first thing is that I'm going to give you guys merch for Tier 1 membership free. It's going to cost more to buy. I am thinking about the merch. Merch will land when we get back to where we were consistent. Because, honestly, if I make them, it's a big gamble. Because I'm sure if, like, Kem or somebody, Steven, you know, people that are regulars on these platforms stream, they can get more of a fan base. I know people said they'd buy my stuff, but I'm gonna test it out on stream. I'll get like a shirt and a hat that I'm almost instinctively going to wear. And we're gonna start selling merch, but you're gonna get a discount having that Tier 1 membership. Yo, what up, Egg? What's up, man? The Shiny Froakie has ruined Masuda hunts for me. You're, oh my god, 1,100 eggs? Bro, Charmander was less than 200 for me. I do have some, I think, score money. I tried that for like what, maybe 40, but I really haven't tried. And then I did Shroomish, and I'm under 60. Most of my shinies are from XY. So, yeah, like, those are the harder ones. Like, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, no. But XY and Oras, I would say Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire is probably the hardest. If you ask me, in my opinion. But, yeah. Let me know after the stream what you're looking for. Honestly, the way you have the cool Mewtwo, just basically any of the emotes that you've done now, if it was any sort of that Pokemon that we were talking about, sorry, I already forgot its name, Chien Pao, then that's good enough for me. As an emote, that'd be sick. With the sparkles, that'd be awesome. But we'll talk, yeah. Yo, what's up, Michaela? What up, what up? Has some of the easiest methods, but the thing with Omega Ruby was I liked horde modes, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about an individual that's just gonna hunt in the wild. I think that's a little rough. I think it's a little rough. Gen 8 Sword and Shield is where Pokemon ended for me. Sure, it is Sword and Shield, had problems, but it was still fun. I just can't with BDSP and Scarlet Violet. Well, here's the thing, man. Gen 8 Sword and Shield, I remember this was before I streamed, and I was just doing like egg videos. I literally didn't stream, and I was just uploading content for YouTube, and I was getting like the thousands of views, and that was great. But I remember still just I loved hunting without the charm, the Rookidee. I was like over, I would say 9,000 birds and no shiny. And those were the days where I could waste time, and I felt like it was still gonna come, you know? But now, for some reason, when you get out of Pokemon, when you get out of that grind, you just get so salty about wanting the shiny hunt. Does it make sense? No, because you know what you're getting into when you shiny hunt. It's like this. I might not see this stupid frog for 2,000-3,000 eggs. But it's the mindset of your current time that you've kind of got to jump the obstacle. And I have been lately, which is great, but I sometimes would necessarily not want to do them in the old games. I wouldn't want to do it in the old games. For some reason, it was like, it feels harder than Sword and Shield was. And Sword and Shield's pretty easy. We had a couple hunts that went, I think, 5,000-6,000. Yeah, what was it? 5,000-6,000. But it didn't feel like a long time. It kind of felt short-ish. I think it was Ghastly. One of them was Ghastly, to be honest. We did a couple of those. Froakie always looks slightly brighter. Yeah, it really is. It's got more of a white hue to it. So I'm hoping that I'll see it right away. Just got my fill of Girl Scout cookies. You got the pregnancy cravings, eh? We have, you know what? I think the Girl Scout cookies and like the Cub Scout stuff near my area, I feel like it fell off. When I was growing up, I was a Cub Scout, and oh my god, we'd get all the Girl Guide cookies. I love them, but I'm getting older now, and I'm like, huh. I haven't had any of those in a long time. Damn. I'm jealous. Dexnav was an ORAS? Okay, well, yes. Let's just talk about normal hunting without any sort of horde mode, sweet scent. Horde mode? Why did I say horde mode? I meant sweet scent. There's gonna be a new horde mode. Just massacre Pokemon and you get shinies eventually. Like sweet scent, Dexnav, like any of that. I feel like normal hunting, 1 in 4,096 would just be like, it'd be full odds hunters. This is not negative if you are, but I'd rather hunt at 1 in 1365 knowing my odds are better than 1 in 4,096. And I think with the charm, it was not 1 in 1365, right? Noras for normal wild? I don't know. Now you got me scared. Titan all 13,000. Oof. Oof. Shiny method so you don't have to hunt in the wild. No, I know. I just, for me lately, like I said, my mindset has, with Pokemon, I think I've played it for so long now, I've shiny hunted for so long, that my own brain, sometimes I just can't handle grinding. I just can't handle the grind. Are you saying you'd rather hunt full odds than hordes, which are 1 in 273? Well, no. Not every Pokemon can be hunted in the sweet scent mode, right? The hordes. So, I'm saying that I would rather, with our conversation now, if I were to go back to ORAS or BDSP, or, oh wow, weird gold duck, look at that. I feel in ORAS, I wouldn't get a lot of the shinies unless they were in eggs. But if I went to BDSP, you have the Dexnav, and I would have to do eggs in BDSP as well. they were harder to do wild method encounters to get the shinies you wanted. I feel like eggs just became the easy way to get Gen 3 shinies. Because those are the ones I'm lacking hard. Almost every normal Pokemon can be hunted with Dex Nav. But remember, I really didn't do Dex Nav. You guys were here when I did Dex Nav for the first time. I barely did it. And BDSP, I think that was Dex Nav, the one where it was like the shiny bush, the shiny grass. Because, yeah, I barely did that. I did it 3 times. Pokeradar, that's Pokeradar. Dex Nav, that must be different. That must be different. So I probably don't know about that one then. I feel like I would. Absolute trash, I get it. But the thing is, everybody has their own hunting method. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Let's just say the challenge right now for me, more than any of the obstacles, oh my god, I can't speak. Obstacles about choosing a hunting method is the obstacle I have to overthrow is getting the groove to shiny hunt and not getting bored, I think. Because lately, last stream was awesome. I had no problem. After stream, I even grinded for some eggs, like you see now that I'm hatching. That was fun. But there's some days I just can't do it. Yeah, Crystal, thank you so much again for the tier 1 membership. We'll talk soon, for sure. Hope you have a good night. Togi, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? That Vigoroth literally needs to leave me alone. I would go back to some Pokemon games, I think. Maybe that's what will kind of bring back that spark for me. BDSP, I honestly don't hate it. I don't, but I know a lot of people don't like it. Michaela wants us to blink, everybody, so blink. Bone Dozer, mid-streamer? I think I'm below mid, to be honest. Let's not humble me. Goodbye, Diet Pepsi. All I have is water left. Ugh, gross. Causer, as a Gen 4 simp, do you agree that BDSP sucks? Oh, wow. You know what's funny? I go on the TikTok the odd time, and since you guys taught me the word Riz, that's all I see in comments on videos. You keep me young. You keep me young. I like it. It got boring fast and wasn't fun, but I played it. Did I ever finish it? No, I did. I did, because we got to Arceus. Yeah. We got to Arceus. But yeah, it's so weird. I still can't find my Shining Pearl copy. I don't know where that would be. I had my Brilliant Diamond. My Shining Pearl should have been here, but it was right before I left for Europe. I don't know where it went. Actually, the oldest thing you've said to date, John? What do you mean, the oldest thing I've said to date? It can barely be called a remake. It's literally the original Diamond and Pearl, but in 3D. Absolutely no changes at all. At that point, it's just a remaster. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Oh, you said been on the TikTok. You're old, just say been on TikTok? Yeah, the TikTok. I like it. I like TikTok, but I see all these Rizzy comments and oh, it's great. You keep me young. Let's quote that. I'll put that on a shirt. You keep me young. Chat. 2023. Almost said. I thought 2022. I said 2023. So great. 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 There's this one guy that just gets drunk, and I've seen it on TikTok, and he just asks guys or girls to like go find somebody to kiss. And I see so many Rizzy comments and that guy's TikToks. It's funny. It's how I wake up in the mornings. I'll play my Marvel Strike Force. I'll check my text, my social media, and then I'll check TikTok. Oh my god. It's funny. But I'd like to get rid of... I want to get rid of social media. I do. But with this, we really only have Discord. I can keep Discord. I only need Instagram, but Snapchat, I really don't need. It's not even necessary. If people really want to talk to you, they'll send you a picture just through text. We're almost at a box. Did we do a full box yet? A Froakie? Yeah, we did. I have 2 left. I thought I grinded more. Oh well. I wanted to know what you thought about the Avengers game officially dying. Yeah, did I not talk about that yet? I swear I mentioned it, but if not, I mean, I knew it was coming, man. Like, the game, if they did it properly and had a budget where they could continue to make different enemies, where every time you load into an instance, which would be just the map of a mission, the enemies switch, the specialist switch, like your villain, they added more, like Venom, Carnage, like anybody. They chose some good villains, but they really just didn't have a good plan after launch. They didn't care enough. In this game that I paid for skins and stuff, now they're free. The game could have been a huge money grab. It really could have been. It really could have been huge, but yeah, they've said that they're gonna stop service for it, and I deleted it now. They just released Bucky. First character I haven't got max, and I'm not doing it. We don't relate to this problem. I know everybody plays Pokemon except for Tilted every day. No way, the game everyone thought sucked and was gonna die. Sucked and died. Who would have thought? Well, man, so what's that game I didn't like? Shit. What's that game? No Man's Sky. That died completely and came back. I thought Avengers had enough in itself to bring it back. All they needed to do is add villains, add different like armies, like instances where you maybe do Frost Giants, Hydra. You know, they have aim. But they could literally do anything, like Doom bots, Ultron bots. They could do Ultron Raid. But they really didn't care. And as much as they sucked out all the money they could from people with bad costumes, I agree. It was time to shut it down. I just wish it could have gone longer. It took No Man's Sky multiple years to make a comeback. But here's the thing. So, No Man's Sky could have just died. But they kept pushing it. They kept the servers going. They kept it going. They could have kept Avengers going a little bit longer. And took, you know, a year to make like a plan for a comeback. But they're not doing it because they know it's dead. And I agree. I stopped playing it. And honestly, for somebody that was so big into the game, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I like the premise. I think I could have done really well. But it had to die. Even I can admit it had to die. I need someone to hunt the Scarlet Paradox mons for me. Unfortunately, I do not have those. I don't play Pokemon. That's okay. So what, do you play any games, Michaela? Or do you just like chill on stream? Honestly, I haven't even played No Man's Sky. But based off last stream, I'm even debating doing a series. And I don't know how it's going to go. But I don't know if it's going to be on stream. Because I feel like stream, you'll get more views if we want to go that route to get viewership. Or if we played The Last of Us or like an Uncharted series, something, I think like Last of Us would be really big right now because of the TV show. A couple people said they want it. I can make the post, you know, if we got 70% people said, hey, let's do a series that's either streaming and I play it, or I upload like half an hour episode at a time where you watch me play a game, which would be The Last of Us in this case, or I play the game, but it's just, you know, audio commentary. I could start doing that. Should I make my entire Alpha Sapphire team shiny? Well, are you gonna hack or no? Yo, yeah. Mafia is so sick. I looked it up. I could do Mafia too. I love Mafia. And I mean, I don't have to just straight up upload half an hour every episode. I can make some cuts. Like, I'll edit it so it's not just boring, you know? It's called magic? Sure it is. What kind of magic? Is it hex magic? I was hoping we could get an early Froakie. I got, I don't know if anybody checked on the shiny flex here, but I got a shiny Magnemite, and literally after last stream, I got that shiny Tapu Koko. It starts with a P and ends in an X. I figured it did. I mean, who cares? Just do it that way then, yeah. I'd almost always say do it with shinies. Oh, so you're just chilling? I think I played Mafia too. I would have to look at the cover for the game. But I really like the Mafia series. Mafia 3, I feel like is the one that I played the most. And it had DLC. But I would like to start branching out. Because like I said, everybody can watch me play Pokemon. I'm sure this is the brand that everybody knows me to play. But like, I think in the next couple months, we're going to get that dead period with Pokemon again until a trailer comes out. You peak a little bit because everybody's like, oh, Pokemon, I'm going to want to play it. And it goes dead until a new game comes out. So I'd rather entertain people than playing Pokemon year-round. Because if you want to, there's people that stream every day that you can go watch. I can't stream every day. You can go get your Pokemon fulfillment through them. And that's just me being honest, right? So I'd rather entertain everybody by just playing just Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, higher frame rate would look really cool on a Pokemon game. So, emulator would be cool. We can play Dead by Daylight with viewers? Yeah, we could. We could. Does anyone need to breed my Pokemon? I have a shiny Greninja? That's okay, man. I appreciate it, but I can give anybody who needs a Froakie a Froakie. That's what we're hunting right now. You'll see current hunt. People won't even know it. Dead by Daylight with viewers. Alright, so I'll remember it. Dead by Daylight, The Last of Us. Those are the last... These are the only 2 games that I think everybody's said that they wanted me to play. Dead by Daylight, The Last of Us. Mafia would be cool, but if we could do co-op... Is Mafia 3 co-op? I don't know. For some reason I want to say it is, but... If Dead by Daylight's co-op, I know Last of Us isn't. Actually, I don't know that. I don't think it would be. Is it? I don't know. Dead by Daylight would be fun. I honestly don't even know if it is. I could see The Last of Us being co-op. Have you never played? I don't like Among Us. Honestly, I feel like that's a boring game. I've played it a couple times. I don't want to waste my time with it, to be honest. And I'm not selling out to just play games that others want. I like to be in chat with friends while they're not in the right headspace and scare them because they don't understand what's going on. Oh, for sure. If people can get, like, afraid of things, definitely go for the kill. Among Us becomes lame after you play it a couple times. I just don't like the premise of the game. I don't like that genre. Simple. We did Fall Guys. We did. And I think Fall Guys is one of those games where you just memorize the map. And it's like, again, kind of RNG. If somebody bumps into you, you die, cool. Fall off the map or whatever. But if you figure out the maps, the game's pretty easy to kind of get through. I don't really want to do that either. The one game I am going to play, in which I don't really think we've talked about that much, but I was on Steven's stream right after mine ended when I was collecting eggs, and we were talking about Hogwarts Legacy. I think everybody knows, one of these people that really don't, as much as I care about what everybody thinks, sometimes I really just don't care. I play games that I want to play, and everybody's here just for the community and to hang out. I don't feel me playing Hogwarts Legacy is going to be one of those things where I'm endorsing all that, you know, crap that's going on in the background with it, you know, with J.K. Rowling and stuff. I'm playing the game because I like the game. And a lot of people are saying that if you stream it, you're going to be like in the cancel culture. If somebody wants to cancel me for playing the game, I say so be it, you know? I want to play the game because I think the game's fun. I'm not supporting her ways. I'm supporting the people that made the game. But that's its own debate, right? I think the game's going to be really fun, and I really do want to play it. The whole controversy, she created the world, and everybody thinks that because somebody made a game based off of Harry Potter, anything Harry Potter must get canceled going forward. It's dumb. It's dumb. We're all about inclusion here on the community, and me playing a game, if people really, really, really are in that mindset where they don't want to subscribe or support me because I'm playing the game, so be it. It's your choice. But I'm a person that likes to play games, and I think the game looks phenomenal. I don't support the girl's message at all, the one who made it, at all. She seems really stupid. But even if we played it, and like I told Steven, if I got the odd message where somebody was supporting an opinion, like, you know what, why are you playing this game? Because somebody's, you know, here telling me, hey, you're gonna get canceled for playing this because you don't support, like, LGBTQ, you know, right? You're definitely allowed to support that argument by saying something. But unless somebody gets vulgar, you know, I'm just still gonna play it. And if you get vulgar, I'm just gonna toss you. You have to separate the art from the artist. Exactly. That's exactly what this is. This game looks too good to not play. And I think I watched the first couple Harry Potters, and then after that, man, I didn't really care. But I think the game just looks so cool. I forget if it was the third movie's game that was open world-ish where you could go to classes and stuff. That was so fun. That's why I want to do this game, man. So yeah, I'm going to play it. And if people, like, there's some streamers who have said they're not going to play it because they think their chat, basically for their marketing, they're not going to play it because they think people won't like them and they're not going to get views for playing the game. I think that's bogus. I think it's bogus. We're playing games we want to play here because you guys support the same mindset of games that, you know, maybe particularly I would like to play. But yeah, when I had that chat with him, I'm not sacrificing playing a game that I want to play just because somebody else might have a negative opinion on it. You know? You can get canceled for anything, exactly. I'm a 30-year-old man with a Snapchat, you know? I make a Snapchat for, you know, my community here, and I add somebody. You added somebody that was 2 years younger than you. You're getting canceled. You added somebody to the Discord that was 4 years younger than you. Get canceled. Anything's possible these days, you know? It's stupid. And I was just giving random examples. Like, it's so easy when you're under a public eye. And the people that I've been talking to about it, don't get me wrong, they're not a public eye. They get maybe like 20 viewers less. YOLO, you know? It's not gonna make or break them by not playing a game. But I'm just very open to sharing my opinion on things now because before I would hold back, now I'm not. Like, it's just silly the world we're living in. She's making millions anyways. I really do think, from my own perspective, she's a loose cannon, and her anti-LGBTQ trans, and I'm sure there's more hate. Just basically anything above LGBTQ, she pretty much doesn't endorse. I believe everybody should be whoever they want to be. One, I don't need to say that, hey, because she's against my own perspective, I can't play a game because the world she made is being developed by a company that it has nothing to do with her other than her lore of the books. So I'm going to play the game. If people want to hate it, good for them. That's how I'm going to see it. Don't get me started on age gap. It's funny. I don't even believe in age gaps either, but it's to a certain degree on that. One bad apple out of the dozen. And I feel like so many streamers and people who are like playing, like people who are streaming every day that want to play this game and aren't because of the bad apples, I still think they're not good streamers. They're going to play games. They're going to be, like, sometimes I want to be a little bit controversial like this because if people don't like my stand, this is the time where you gotta leave. At one point, you can just cater to people over and over and over, say yes, and like, oh, I I don't support this, I don't support that because you want to stay with the mainstream. Nah, that's not me. So if people don't, if I play Hogwarts and they don't like me, and I lose viewership, so be it. But I never played games for viewership, so... Kanye West, you can like his music, but not what he says. Oh yeah, that guy's a loose cannon. No different than J.K. Rowling. Are people going to stop listening to his music? Exactly. It's perfect. It's perfect. Marvel did a lot of catering, and look at where they are now. Yeah. The world is just cancel culture, right? And it's funny because you cancel that, but Steven made a good point when I was on his channel. It was like, so all you are using iPhones, or all of you are using Samsung or iPhones that have been developed, not developed in third world countries, but they're being manufactured and produced. Should we cancel them for slave labor? You know? But yet, we're gonna try to cancel a game. If you buy it, you're supporting it, and if you support it, you're gonna get shunned. Makes no sense. Everybody has their own viewpoint, just like, again, people might not like mine. And you are subject to your own opinion. Nobody's going to tell you I'm wrong, or they're wrong, or even if you are yourself wrong. You have your own mindset, and you shouldn't be told whether or not it's right or wrong. So if people don't like it, don't watch the stream. That's shiny. That's shiny. That is shiny. That is, right? That's pink. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh. I just realized I'm not set up to go long distance with this. Let's piss off a lot of people right now. Let's piss off YouTube. People don't like quick balls? People don't like quick balls? Yeah, let's do it. Quick ball. Oh, quick balls are so easy. I love them. I love them. Look at that. I just saved myself potential time. It's level 23, but whatever. That's funny. That's how people in China make money, as people who are lucky enough to live in Canada and the US. Well, here's the thing, man. If that was you who were in the third world country, you would say something. Random shiny Swalot. I'm surprised we got that shiny, to be honest with you. You would say something differently if you were making iPhones for less than $5 an hour. For sure. I would. I don't get why people are so pissed off with quick balls. I gotta upload that. See, here's the thing. Unless you're living that job, it's like me trying to sell Pokemon cards in like a Facebook group like I was doing before. My pricing is my pricing. People can't call me on my own pricing. You could say the same thing for, hey, if I'm making a product and I'm extorting it to another country where they make less, unless you're making more than them, you're not going to bitch about it, right? Those people are going to be lucky for a job, especially if they're getting paid higher than a, I don't know, a couple people making a couple bucks less. Everybody has very good debate for something and their own opinion, right? But it's just one of those things that you can go back and forth or in circles all day, and it might not do you any well to talk about it. Who claim? Oh, technically, people who complain about climate change. That's funny. No, Mark. I don't necessarily believe. I believe in climate change, but it's not so much that humans are destroying the world. Because don't get me wrong, we kind of are, but over our evolution and over the planet's evolution, you don't have to take my word for it. I'm not a scientist or an expert, but temperature, climate, and our environment is going to change as our planet evolves year by year by year. Not necessarily because of man-made pollution and such, but it does have a little bit to do with it. And like I said, I do believe with it, but I don't think we have to like stop driving and stop doing this and that. They were telling us years ago we were beyond savable for our ozone layer, and I literally heard on the radio, and it was confirmed with Google by a bunch of sources, that they're saying now our ozone layer can be saved. It changes every year, man. It changes every year. So I don't know. Just crazy. The world we live in is too sensitive these days. That's how I see it. It's too sensitive. Like I said, I do believe that some of our actions can destroy an environment, like forestry, mining. We are ruining the planet for sure, but that's how you get to drive to work. That's how you get to do certain things in your life. Unless you specifically stop doing those things, which you're not, it's people don't have the right to say anything, you know? But hey, that's just one side of the world. We were talking about the Hogwarts Legacy. I'm just gonna tell you, I am gonna play it. And I hope nobody judges me for playing it. But if you do, I get it. Hey, I get it. If you don't like the message behind me playing it, it's your right. Froakie. Can't believe we got a random shiny today. I try to do these eggs in less leggy areas and on hills because I like the hill animation with the glow in the background. I don't like getting eggs hatching through grass. It just looks too blurry. That's a double shiny though, so I can give it away. Area 0 is always the background hatches. Is it? Is it? Should we go there? Does it lag a lot? What did J.K. Rowling even say? It's been a constant battle with her over years. I'm going to let you Google search that because I don't want to bring up some of those topics. It's basically hate towards the LGBTQ. Tauros are about to dummy us. Yep. I hate Tauros in this game. They're the new Chanseys. It's like a forced encounter, and it's a herd of them. Yeah, let's do it. Let's, we'll go to Area 0. How do you get to Area 0? Oh my god. Stupid Tauros. I don't have any of those. The Paradox Mons. I'd love to start using Greninja. Smoxty, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? You changed your name. I have 5 shiny fighting Tauros and a shiny water Tauros. Only 2 normal were phased for water. Yeah, I'm not gonna try those. I don't think I'm that relevant to be a Pokemon streamer enough that people are gonna watch me like hunt 3-segment Mons and such. Maybe one day we'll get back there, but thank you for the 2 likes, by the way. We'll get to 5 and then we'll get all happy and such. We'll get happier. Got a shiny birthday Noibat today. What's your birthday? Happy birthday, dude. Nice. Oh, you can use water power for that? Oh, nice. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could use that to an advantage like that. This is the last box of Froakie eggs. Crap. You're trying to reset a Litleo Outbreak. I got a Pyroar shiny in an Outbreak. Not a Litleo. Yeah. I like Litleo though. Pyroar is badass, I'll give you that. These paradoxes are very weird. I know the shiny is like just more metallic chrome. I'm gonna have to like study these guys. But we're gonna get a lot of encounters. Look at all the mons that we've just seen compared to the last area. Kaiser was right. We're still under odds for Froakie. So if we don't get the Froakie eggs now, or at least one Froakie, I'll collect some more and then we'll dive in next stream. I'll get like 400 more. I think Venonat's cool. I already have one in home, but if it was wild, I'd catch it. I'm gonna need more ingredients as well to get egg power level 2. I ran out of salt. Kind of running out on a couple other things as well. Corvusquire. Give us a shiny, an early shiny, please. We might have one more, I think. One more egg. If not, that was the last one. That was the last one. So many Pokemon here. We would definitely have a good chance at getting a random. Oh, just missed those. I'm not really sure what Delibird would look like, but we'll figure it out. If I fail it or get it. The Flabébé line, or whatever it is, Floette. I don't know what those look like either, shiny. Another 5. Another 5. Nothing there. That thing's got a blue nose as well again, right? The big giraffe rig, or Frigoraph, is that what it's called? The green on the baby line turns out blue, I believe. Oh, okay. Really hard to... Yeah, it'd be really hard to spot from far away, man. Really hard. Come on, give us a shiny. Didn't want it anyways, man. There's so many... You would think in a couple hours you could see 1,000 Pokemon and have a good chance at a shiny here. You just like drive around the whole area. Want to see a brighter white frog. Come on. Light blue frog. Yo, what's up, Litton? How's it going, man? Good luck with the shiny Froakie. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get it. If not, we have to wait until the next stream. Or unless I were to grind by myself, which lately hasn't been the case. You want to see a tan Litleo? Do you have Charm? Did you defeat, is it 50 of them? You do all that stuff? You're good? Nice, man. Good to hear. I think the easiest Paradox shiny that I'll scope out is the Tyranitar. But everything else, I think it's just a little bit, when I say chromier, a little bit more bluer, I think. Defeat 60? Oh, crap. Yeah, with a Charm, you should be pretty quick. I defeated 60 and I'm resetting. Yes, yes. Reset with the camp, yeah. One thing I don't like is you can't camp here. Area 0. Come on now. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Who here is watching football these days? I think the championships are next week. I was predicting Kansas City and the Flyers. Iron, Treads, and the Moth are the hardest ones? Okay. I'm sure I'll miss them, let's be honest. It's me. I'm sure I'll be missed. I wish the Delibird was just another purple. No Greninja. No, it's the semifinals and then a break for the two teams. Well, no, I know that. So, if the Eagles beat the Bengals, no. Eagles beat the 69ers, it'll be down to them and the Bengals and the Chiefs, right? Honestly, when my fantasy football is done, I barely watch it. I barely watch it. My prediction was Kansas City versus the Flyers. Super Bowl prediction. I don't usually put money on the games, but I put 20 bucks down on the Flyers to win this year. I'll only get like 80 in return, so I'm not a big gambler. It's 49ers, by the way? Oh, maybe. Did I say 69ers? That makes sense. Dirty brain. I honestly don't care about the football team names more than I actually care about the players. I'll know the player names. Yo, isn't this traumatic? Look at that. How do you survive a fall like this? That's nuts. Oh. Ooh. A Hydreigon would be cool. Once you stop playing soccer, I play sports still, but not all the time. Not all the time. I used to play soccer when I was a kid for 12 years, but I got it out of it for games. Stopped playing sports, started playing more games. But I go to the gym now, and I'm starting boxing and like MMA. So that's my new sport. There's some of the like, I think, what is it, Great Tusk? The Dawn fan? I really like that shiny. There's a couple of them I like. But to me, I didn't care about a favorite between future or past. I didn't care. I think the past Pokemon, you can get a little bit more exclusivity. With shinies, this is just metallic for the future. Like, come on. Scarlet has better Paradox than Violet? You like purple? Honestly, I just chose it for the Ceruledge. That's it. And I still don't even have the shiny. YOLO. Come on, egg. Nope. I'm waiting for this game's DLC to get revealed. I remember they revealed Sword and Shield's DLC way earlier. Yeah, I'm sure there will be, man. I'm sure there will be. They can do a lot with this game. I just hope... Honestly, I hope they do a Let's Go. Another Let's Go Johto or something. Even if they skipped to, like, Let's Go... I don't know, like a Gen 5, because I think that's the next remake to go. I'd love that. They have something they gotta release by April, right? For marketing. They may, oh, they do remakes every 2 generations. Well, what do you think the next remake would be? Anything would be better what they did with Diamond and Pearl. Like I said, personally, I feel like I'd like Let's Go. I would like a Let's Go game again. Those were fun. I really didn't hate it. It's kind of different than Scarlet, Violet, Sword and Shield. That's why I liked Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It was just different. I feel like I need something different, and then I can go back next year into like a DLC, or at the end of the year, like a DLC as well as another game. Yeah, I like the simple feel to them, but I also like doing nothing and getting a shiny. Yeah, again, everybody's got their opinions, but I myself, I thoroughly enjoyed them. Gen 2 remake was in Gen 4, Gen 3 remake was in Gen 6, and Gen 4. So they're gonna go, Let's Go for odd numbered generations. And you know what? It's totally possible, man. It's totally possible. They said they weren't going to do another one, but really they didn't comment on it. That was more, I think, the case, but I wouldn't hate it. It's different than just a remaster. And I think that's... People can find a way to bitch about anything with Pokemon, but I feel like doing a Let's Go game is trying something new. Whether or not people hate it or not because they did it, I think it's better to try something new like that than just stick to another BDSP remaster for another game. Let's Go Shiny Hunting was boring. What I liked about Let's Go Shiny Hunting, I didn't find it boring only because I could watch Netflix or whatever and see the sparkle pop up. I didn't hate it at all. I liked it. I found that I could do more with it than this. This, I'm more demanded on using my eyes and my fingers for the controller. I could even play a second game, right? So, I just feel like it's different. People liked Arceus because it was different. People liked this game like me at the beginning because it was different. Pokemon's trying to be different. It's just they're not executing on the performance or its final product. But yet people will find a way to annoy themselves with the game. This, don't get me wrong, there is problems with Scarlet and Violet. There is problems with Pokemon in general, but it's not enough to bitch about. And if they did Gen 5 and did a Let's Go game, I hope people don't complain, because, like, honestly, man, I would be looking forward to it. Hydrate. You gotta go do something? Yeah, no problem. For some reason, in my mind, I like that Pokemon just generally spawn and can keep spawning while you're in one area. Because shiny hunting is so... I like it. It's still odds. And whether or not you're moving or not moving around or whatever... You know, like... I just overall enjoy it. I can go on and on, but some people might not like that, you know, game, and I get it. I get it. You'd rather get another game like Scarlet and Violet? Well, the only way I'd want another Scarlet and Violet is if I knew they patched their game that they have here now. And I'd want to see everything done. Performance issues fixed. That would be the big thing. I want to see a little bit more of like a dynamic map, like the texture changes. Because a lot of this just feels very bare. The Pokemon models are great. But I just feel like Pokemon's still behind on its graphics when it shouldn't be. And for an anime, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting the best of the best. I'm not, and a lot of people compare it to like, oh, well, they're expecting PlayStation quality. Don't. For this game should be running a Switch no problem, but for some reason it's just, I don't know, they tried to do something which is nice, but their execution wasn't great. So, I think what I need is more commitment from Pokemon to deal out quality of life better for their games. Because the biggest thing for me was adding all the legendaries to the raids in Sword and Shield. To me, that itself is, to a shiny hunter, more than the game itself, man. You added all the legendaries. How are you going to do that to this game? How are you going to make it that big? Your DLC that big? There's only one Pokemon game left for the Switch according to leaks, which is probably Let's Go Johto. A Gen 5 remake will be in Gen 10, and I don't know what it'll be. DAs were boring. Yeah, man. I'm not denying that. DAs literally sucked the life out of you because it was all RNG, and RNG was mostly bad. Don't get me wrong. I know. I was there. Like 400 Giratinas lost, for sure. But I just think that it was cool what they did. I just wish it was like an Ultra Moon style where you went into the den and you just hunted it rather than having to spend 20 minutes just to get an encounter at 1 in 100 odds. I'd rather the 1 in 1365 have all the Mons and just reset. Because when me, Tilted, and Kaiser, right? Yeah, Kaiser. Yeah, Kaiser was the name. If we were doing Steve Instinct, like the bingo, man, I played Ultra Moon all the time, and I was getting legendaries under 500 encounters. And they felt way cooler than getting them in the main series games. Honestly. Yeah, don't expect PlayStation quality on a Switch. If you expect that, you're just dumb. Honestly. Like I said, I'm trying to be more fluent with everybody, but if you expect PlayStation quality or like... I think the models in this game look great. I really do. I think they look phenomenal. It's just their environment here could look a little better. I mean, sure, but it's Pokemon, you know? Don't expect much. People expect too much from Pokemon, and they get let down. And then they still buy the games and cry about it. It's like, don't buy the games. If you don't buy the games and just cry about it, you have more respect for me, and I have more respect for you than coming in here and just dishing on something, you know? They always had legendaries in a remake or a third version. All legendary, Sun and Moon didn't have them. Yeah, I'm assuming they're going to do that with this. Because if you guys remember last stream, somebody came in with a shiny Mewtwo, Urshifu, all that. I'm assuming they're in the code. It's just they're not released yet. So, yeah. It was me, John. Oh, it's Gogeta? Wait, Did you guys trick me last time then? Because I said Gogeta, and somebody said it was Kaiser. It was Kaiser. And then you got me... Oh, you guys trolled me then last time. Because I said it the opposite way, the correct way the first time, then you trolled me. You guys trolled me then. Good for you. You beat it. It was so long ago, man. That's how Tilted retired. Yeah. Because we tried so hard there. And don't get me wrong, that competition was really fun. It was really fun. But it burnt me out. I think it burned everybody out. But I really enjoyed that. Something like that, I could really get behind Pokemon again, like doing a bingo. Playing like this right now, oh yeah, I was hatching eggs. Playing something like this like right now, I won't be able to do it much longer because I only want to do things that I've never hunted, right? Or else we're just watching the same thing over and over. It's not fun. It really isn't. Once you see the same thing over and over and over, that's how you get bored, man. Just do raids? Yeah. Yeah. If people really wanted to, wait for the legendaries to come out in Pokemon Go, then you have a 1 in 25 shot. You just gotta spend $1. I got my Tapu Koko in 3 raids. I could just send that to Pokemon Home and send it to a game when it comes out. But I keep my Pokemon in my Pokemon Go. I don't... To me, I don't like it. I feel like it's not cheating, but it's too easy to get them in Pokemon Go and then send them to the games. I didn't hate DAs. I really didn't hate DAs. I just hated the amount of time. And especially when they're good mons, they'll just one-shot you, hated it. All RNG, bad RNG, like Giratina, you're just, no point in doing them. You're just wasting time. Yeah, I know they're in the code. So I just wonder when they're going to come out. Yeah, I don't count Pokemon Go in the Living Dex either. I just do its own thing. But there's a couple I need to do still in... I think I need to do all the Tapus, to be honest. All the Tapus. And a couple of the Ultra Beasts still. I'm surprised they haven't even given out the Hoenn tour tickets. You can only do the Vegas ones, but I'm gonna do the global event for sure. Do I mind doing a quick trade to Gogeta, guys? I don't know, it's up to you. It's up to Gogeta himself. He can say yes or no. He can totally deny himself a Froakie right now. I want a Tropius shiny. That's my #1 in this game. I love Tropius. I felt like Tropius back when I was a kid and I was playing on the SP and such with like Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. I felt like Tropius was so rare and he was just so cool. And I've still got that in my vision, that Tropius is that badass. Saying you have my homeworks? For sure. I'll take a look after. I'll take a look after. But the way mine is gonna work is it's just gonna work to one to where it is now. And then it's gonna be like a Lowland or Hisuian afterwards, not before. Okay. Did I play Auras? Yeah, I did, but I didn't really hunt in it. I just did like the Sweet Scent. Can I trade here? No. So I guess I gotta go find a... I gotta go find a place to get out. I still gotta do Regidrago, Regieleki. I still gotta do all the Regis. I've got them in Ultra Moon, I think. Got them in Ultra Moon, but I have to get them in the newer series. Did I play the original Diamond and Pearl? No, we went over that. No, I didn't buy it back in the day. Or no, I did. I bought Platinum, but I never played it. And then remember before, we tried playing it on the old Switch, or not the old Switch, on my old DS. I just didn't really care for it. But I have tried it. I could give that a go again, but I know they were harder odds. Can I just fly out of here? Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Yeah, I played that. Yeah. I wish I still had those games. There's a place near my dad's that has them, and I'm hoping they're real copies. But I don't know if they would work on my Switch. Switch, why do I keep saying that? My DS. If they did, I would buy it. 160 bucks, but those games were so good. I love the shiny spray. I love everything about them. But if they did a Let's Go Johto, I'd rather that. I'd rather that. So, Gogeta guy, if you want a Froakie, this is your time, friend. I still haven't done that. I never continued that hunt. They were too long of resets. I got bored. As fun as it was, people just did it for the content. I did it for the content. Really didn't like the time. So, yeah, I had to ditch that hunt. It was boring. One day I would like to pick it up again, but not anytime soon. I haven't been able to get a Tropius Outbreak since my last one, which was months ago. And I cry every time. I want the Outbreak again. Playing through the main campaign of older games is so much more fun. Yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, honestly, is probably my favorite game. My favorite game, or my favorite series, if you want to say that. I really like the originals, but Heart Gold, Soul Silver is by far my favorite. An OG Pearl. I remember playing Black and White in high school. I remember getting up to like the Litwick area, and I was like, nah, this game sucks. I didn't really like it. I didn't finish it, at least. I still have them, too. I think it's Black and White 2. Black and White 2, not the first one. It's a fluffy dog. Two, four, five, six. 2, 4, 5, 6. You can do the gyms in any order, and then Red was the final boss. Again, I liked that game. It was just the best to me. It had 2 generations in it. Yeah, Kanto, at that point, Kanto didn't need its own story because you're going there from like a different world, in a sense. Not like world, but you're going there in a different perspective where, yeah, you don't have to do everything in the order. I loved it. I loved it. There isn't a part of the story saying, yeah, you got to go to Kanto first and then go around. That's not how it worked. You had to go for, like, what? Yeah, you had to go from Vermilion. And then you had to work your way around. That was great. Do I have a 5? I gotta start breeding with a better one here. One, two, three. Do I have a 4? Do you care about IVs? I thought I had a better one than this that I've been breeding with. You don't care about IVs? Alright. Cool. You have a lot to reclaim? Wait, what happened? There we go. I don't. I think everything that I failed before, I've probably made up for, right? I would love to play Soul Silver again. I really would. I really would. Soul Silver, probably the one I would choose. I liked Heart Gold. Like, I liked Gold back in the day because I liked Ho-Oh. But Lugia is just too badass. Too badass, man. Okay. Boom. I lost my Omega Ruby game with a lot of... Yeah, I mean, all those old games, I think I traded in just over time because I wasn't big into Pokemon anymore. But then I got into Pokemon and then... Look what happened. I lost out on all those good games. But, unfortunately, I think this is all of my Froakies. I think it's all my Froakies. So, for now, we're going to have to go to back. Yeah, we'll go back to Outbreaks. But I want to get a good one. I don't want to get just like some bare Outbreak. This is where I was last time with the Tropius, because Tropius does spawn right here near Medali. Do you still have the Omega Ruby, Ultra Moon, and Y? Yeah, I do. I do indeed. I don't get rid of Pokemon games now, and that's why I bought Scarlet and Violet as a cartridge. These games are way too valuable than just getting a digital copy. Mudbray, to be honest, I don't know if I have a Mudbray. I honestly don't know if I do. I'll go over there and check, but... I have both versions of each 3DS game. Nice. Yeah, I didn't need Scarlet. Honestly, this game was such a letdown. I'm glad I didn't buy the double pack. So glad. One game I'm thinking about streaming too is God of War Ragnarok. Once I'm done the first one, I might actually stream the Ragnarok version. I love the first one. I just got the Chaos Blades. They're like the OG weapons that I used to use in like God of War 1 to 3. Makes me cry every time. I love them. It was so epic getting them too. Oh yeah, I definitely wanna give that a go. My friend said he wants to play Gotham Knights. I wanted to play Gotham Knights, but then when I'm like, yeah, it's not 60 frames per second. there's no excuse for video games these days to not have 60 frames per second. So, especially on new gen, I won't touch it. I won't touch it unless it's like a really good game, really good game. From what I heard, Gotham Knights was so bad. Well, I would have bought it when it was like 25 bucks at Christmas time, but honestly, I forgot about it. Should have, whatever. I would have bought it for 25. But my friend's the only one that plays it. I don't necessarily need to go back to it. I just beat Saints Row 3 again. I remember beating it a long time ago, but then we just beat it because it was co-op. Dumb game, but a fun game. Also, have you heard about the failure of that new game, Forspoken? No. What's that? What's Forspoken? Video game industry is, don't get me wrong, it's not 360, PlayStation 3, and it's not Xbox One or PS4. I think it's dying. I think the video game industry is really dying. Because the amount of exclusives that we used to get every year were mad. Like, games were crazy. Now it's just becoming fewer and lesser, and it's just sad, man. Okay, we're getting really bad outbreaks. We're just getting the same things over and over. I wish there was a way to do this without having to date and time skip, because who really wants to just do an outbreak every day? Like, just risk their luck with one. Like, look at that. That's the first time I've seen 3 side by side. Do you think our game's gonna explode if I go to that area? There's the whale. You know what? Let's just do the whale. I kind of want it. They have less time to play games. But honestly, I still keep up with games-ish. And I know when there's good games coming out, but there hasn't been. There really hasn't been any exclusives. There was like 2 a month at one point, man. I don't think these... I think these are just old eggs, yeah. If we get the whale, I feel like we're gonna need some backup. I grew up with PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii. Haha. True. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice. Didn't die. I grew up with everything from N64 to current games now, so I feel like I have a little bit of experience behind people, but you have the experience of the now, right? So I just feel like things died. They really have. We would make a shiny sandwich for the mom and want Kaiser since less spawns online. Yeah, less spawns for sure. I really loved that we could all join a union circle, but I don't know why the spawns changed. And it's probably to compensate for the shit performance. What's the water encounter power for water again? Sandwich? Let me look it up. Most people who are 30, like my age, well, I'm not 30 until the end of the year, but most of those people, wait, sorry, water sandwich level 2. Most of those people grew up with N64 and up. I grew up with the old Nintendo systems, and I grew up with like Turbo Graphics, old NES. So I've played things that were before my time too. 3, 4, 5, 6 rice, cream cheese, ketchup, and salt. Okay. Cream cheese, ketchup, and salt. Cream cheese, ketchup, and salt. Cream cheese, ketchup. Nope. Cream cheese, ketchup. Oh, I don't have salt. Ah, yeah. Let's do more cream cheese. Let's see if that works. No, wait, what did I do? Rice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cream cheese. I'll just do 2 ketchups and 2 cream cheese. See what that does. 30 is probably Game Boy and N64. N64, back in the day, you had to be also rich to get one too, man. You had to be, like, the games are super cheap, but even for multiplayer, like, it was hard to find time to play with your friends too, because you were just playing outside. But yeah, those games were fun. All the old days things. You probably started with Wii, DS, and 3DS. My mom waited forever to get me a Wii, and then I barely played it for like a month. The Wii was fun, but I couldn't get behind the Zelda game. Encounter power flying? No! I need salt. Ugh. Is there like water level 1? I'll do that. Is it pure water, that mon? Ocarina of Time, yeah, that was great. Majora's Mask was great, and then I couldn't get into Twilight Princess. Isn't it an electric one? Or are you talking to somebody else? Are you... is it water electric the guy I'm going for, or are you guys doing your own thing? Dendozo's pure water, I figured. I might as well just go get salt. Just go get salt, whatever. I think you can get that anywhere, right? Let's go to like a big hub. Sato Mountain, Province Area 3. Huh. Let's just go there. Talking to you, that's cool. Oh yeah. Good cracks. I was thinking about playing Uncharted by myself and just get all the collectibles in my own time. Where do I gotta go? Oh yeah, over here. What Mario games has Jay Boomer played? Everything up to Sunshine. And then I stopped. Didn't really care for him. I liked Mario, but I really wasn't the biggest fan. I used to play all the Game Boy ones all the time. But when it came to console, I was just like, eh. Sunshine was good, but I don't know. Paper Mario was one of my favorites. Majora's Mask's good. And then even the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, that was huge. Because everybody my age was like, that was so nostalgic. And with 3D, oh, it was so nice. I would love to do that again. But I remember back in the day, there was the Water Temple, and I don't know if they fixed it with the new game, but the Water Temple could actually give you a point where, I forget which room it was, but if you did an action wrong, it would lock you out, and you'd have to redo the game over again. It was scary, dude. And I did it right the first time, and then I got to, like, Ganondorf, and then I don't remember. I was probably a kid, so I think my parents would have done it, because I remember just waking up one day, wasn't able to beat Ganondorf or the Leaf Temple. I forget what it was. And then I woke up, it was done, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember this. Nice, I must be good at games. But it was kind of a hard game for a kid. It wasn't straightforward easy. Like GoldenEye, oh, I totally forgot about GoldenEye. Do you think it would be worth the $50? It was like, it's literally my favorite game ever. Oh, that'd be sick. John sounded like a super nerd for a couple minutes there. I mean, I am a super nerd. Just sometimes it sounds a little nerdier. Now I kind of regret not getting the Wii U as a kid. Oh, I don't regret the Wii U. That was garbage. My friend brought, well, I would call him an acquaintance now. My friend, okay, whatever you want to call him. He brought his Wii over, left it at my place. He honestly didn't even come back for it ever. It was such a bad thing that he literally left it at my house and was like, yeah, these games suck. I never want to play it. And he never came back for it ever since. So many bad games. But my opinion, again, doesn't mean I'm right. It was probably one of those systems that you could just skip and never have to worry about ever saying, hey, I owned it. I gave it to my friend. When he didn't come to claim his console, I basically told my buddy, hey, come take this. I don't want it. So, and there was no games that I could say I ever wanted on that. It was a waste of a generation. The Wii was fun. I don't know. I was like a kid with ADHD. I couldn't sit still, right? So I'd want to go play outside, or we're going to do 100 other things. So the Wii was fun for its time, but I got off of it. The thing that I liked about the Wii was getting the old N64 games, the old games that my parents had when they were, children growing up. Playing those games on the old TurboGrafx console, the old Nintendo consoles, they were fun, and I think I played those more than I did any new Wii games. I like Bomberman. I think Bomberman, was it GameCube? I think maybe it was GameCube. There was one, yeah, it was new GameCube, when I played Bomberman, but then I played the old Bomberman on the Wii. Oh god, was that a good game. Really loved it. Oh, the Switch's selection's horrible. I don't know why we're just getting old games now. Like GoldenEye coming out, like the N64 stuff. Embarrassing. We should have had those for a while. I would have been sold on those. I'd have been sold right away. But $50 is a lot to spend on a game that you could probably finish in, like, I don't know, a weekend. I'm sure you could do, like, if I was gonna do the game, like get GoldenEye, I could probably beat Agent, I think it's Double Agent, and then Secret. I could probably beat all the 3 per mission, and then we could play multiplayer. The only thing I like too is that it would be it would be on your controller instead of that horrible Nintendo 64 one. But I still remember, like, a lot of people don't have vision of when they were a kid. I remember when I remember when we got the N64, because it was the purple see-through one. And I remember getting the games. I think our dog died or something. No, I think our dog was sick, or they just didn't want to have the dog. Something like that. I don't know. Something along those lines. And then they were like, oh, well, here's a Nintendo console. And then I'm like, all right. Pretty sure it was along those lines. Why is Charizard... I swear I have the dumbest Charizard. Attack something, bro. Oh my god. You're frustrating. This area is just way too laggy. I hate it. So your parents bought you a console because your dog died? Like I said, dog died or got sick. That's what I remember. And then they're like, oh, here's a console. And I'm like, okay. And I still have it to this day. I still have it, and it works, dude. It's the one console I've never had to buy again. I remember 360. I had like 4 or 5 of them. Oh my god, they were the worst. Good games, but worst console. PlayStation 3, I feel like when I was in high school, it was like almost super cool to get all the slim versions when you really didn't need them. You didn't need them at all. You just wanted to upgrade. And it's like the PlayStation Pro now. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even coming close to that. Not even coming close. Okay, hurry up. Kill all the whales. If you stand still, the lag doesn't seem so bad, but... oh, the frames are so horrible. This is a yellow whale, right? Shiny's yellow. It's cool that they added following Pokemon in every game since Let's Go, but in a lot of games it doesn't work properly. Yeah. See, if I was a company and... Alright, let's just say if I was a developer and I was the head of all of quality for the game, if something wasn't perfect, I get there's the odd bug, but if something wasn't close to perfect, I literally would stall the game. I don't care if it costs sales. Look what happened to, what's that game that tanked? Cyberpunk. The game kept bailing because it wanted to meet Division. It obviously didn't make Division, so then they stopped purchases. They fixed their game, and then I hear it runs great now. You know? I feel like that's what they should have done with Pokemon, man. That's what they should have done with this one, because every other game doesn't come close to performance issues. Let alone, they're not even fixing the bug right away. To me, that's like the ultimate disrespect to people buying something. So for them not fixing their stuff, they're like, okay, yeah, we got their money, so we'll take our time and just do it when we have the time. Nobody cares about it, but here's the thing. But that game runs perfectly now. And they fixed it right away. Cyberpunk was a huge letdown. It was almost like this game with performance issues. Just like crazy bad. Nobody wanted to pay it. And then people wanted the refund. This game is no different. They should have fixed this right away. But to me, it just seems like this company that made the game doesn't care about the consumer's dollar at all, or the experience itself. Or else we would have a game that we could run and play without thinking, well, you know, this lag is bad. You know, why am I glitching through the wall? I get annoyed, man. I know better. I know what I'm playing. I'm making the choice to play it. But I just wish they cared a little bit more. Yeah, but Sword and Shield didn't have performance issues, though. It didn't have anything where I was lagging. We're talking about two genres of the game, so I can see perspectives on how that would change, and there's a whale over water. But I don't know. It's not worth talking about. You buy it for shiny honey, you buy it for nostalgia, or you're the 1%, or no, sorry, you're the 90% that play the game for the campaign and then just ditch it. Play it once and then don't care about it. I've always been like a trophy hunter, man, because I want to do everything for the game, and then I can be like, well, I've done everything. There's nothing more I can do. And then I'll either trade it in, because I honestly don't care about keeping games. I really don't. It's like DVDs. I stopped collecting them, man. I kind of want to get back into playing games again. Like, just newer stuff. Because I've been just repeating old games. Two. Yeah, I knew that, though. I knew that. Yeah, you could get those early, and they were bad glitches. I would call those big just like this, for sure. Okay, we need 5 more. Oh, we're at the 2-hour mark. Crap. That's when I was going to end. I'll do as much as I can with Don Dozo here. But yeah, I'm kind of late to the football meetup. Whoops. Oh well. It's just like a little fantasy thing. Like go out for dinner and a drink and then... because our season's over. Okay, I'm gonna say that's good enough. Falling into the play of the campaign and then ditch it. But I mean, yeah, you're welcome to do so, right? Like, I think we're all under the assumption now of Pokemon that at least the people that play it every year, they lose expectations slower, which should be faster, because they know no game's gonna be perfect. For me, I just play it because I like it, and that's why I'm playing this game. Not necessarily because I like the whole game performance-wise, but for some reason I'm still glued to it, you know? For some reason I keep playing. I'm addicted. Shiny hunting is just too addicting. It is. Just too addicting, man. Ugh. Yeah, because like I just get through the main game so I can shiny hunt. I wish you could just shiny hunt and not play the game at all. You probably have to get in the water for the spawns, right? Yeah. If only we can get a yellow whale pretty quick. I would play the older games for campaign too. Like I said, I think the bang for your buck is Soul Silver. I think that at least that was the bang for your buck. But now it's demand has made it too high of a cost, so I don't know. I wouldn't pay that right away. The odds, therefore I just play fan games that have the campaigns and better odds usually. Ah, fair. I mean, that's a total good argument for that. I'm fine with odds because it rewards you in a sense for spending the time, but really this is just a video game and these shinies are going to do you nothing other than bragging rights. And in 30 years, what are you going to say when you're over at the dinner table? Hey man, 900 shinies, got them. For me, it's just the experience. I don't really like shiny hunting by myself anymore. I just like doing it while I'm hanging out with you guys. I like to just say that I'm hanging out and playing it rather than I'm playing it and then hanging out with everybody. My purpose is to hang out first and play this game while we're just chilling. Because I don't just play it normally anymore. I'll play like a PlayStation game by myself. Yeah, 1 in 8,100. Is it 8,192? That's dumb. That's just like way too hard. And I don't want it too easy, but I don't want it too hard. I think 1 in 1365 is good enough. I really do. Like sometimes even 1 in 500 is still takes forever, you know? But it's not even the odds sometimes, it's the method. The method could take a minute. Like resetting BDSP for the starter. Come on, man. Why is it taking that much time? But they're not necessarily thinking about shiny hunting in a certain aspect of their load screens or their methods. Shiny hunting is minuscule. Sometimes it can be fun, because like I said, it can be rewarding, but it's only mentally rewarding for you. It does you nothing to have the shiny. It really doesn't. I like progression, and I'm a completionist. That's why I really like shiny hunting. I like completing things, like a trophy. I like getting gold, or what is it? No. Platinum. I like getting platinum in PlayStation games because I'm a completionist. I like progression, and it feels good, you know. And then when you're 3,000 encounters for Pokemon and you get it, it just feels good. but it's a temporary feeling, right? So I need to get some more Froakie eggs tonight. And then now that shorts are going to be monetized, if I can start earning, you know, money again on the channel, I'm going to put it in to doing like a booster box giveaway for the Scarlet and Violet cards. I myself don't need the cards. I'm kind of over them, but yeah, with monetization, with shorts, and getting on the shorts feed, you're probably going to get a lot more money. So I'm going to save all my video edits until the February 1st, and then I'm going to try, my plan is, for like 5 hours a weekend, just edit videos. Just edit videos. And then hopefully that brings us a consistency. And if we hit the shorts page and we hit people that are coming again, streaming might kick off again. Who knows? We were big at one point with Pokemon, but you know me, busy bee. I kind of like it. Like where we are now, it's kind of like starting from the beginning again. I like a challenge. No yellow whale though. Come on. Yellow whale doesn't want to happen. I think it's easier to just run away than to reset. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, once you leave the area and they despawn here, you can just walk right back in, right? Renegade Platinum, that sounds pretty good. Fan games are either really horrible or really great. I tried to play Pokemon Reborn, but there was so much dialogue. Yeah, I hate that. How close is yours to being done? Are you and Riley almost done? Nothing there. My wedding day? What? I gotta wait till my wedding day. That's mean. That's mean. It's gonna come out right when I get married. So I won't be able to play it right away. I'll be at my wedding reception. Are you saying that I gotta incorporate your video game into my wedding? 'Cause that's a deal. I got one more chance to try to get a shiny here, because I just realized... Yeah, they're on their way to come pick me up. You expect me to rate I love Tilted Lurker on your cake? Well, I mean, my wife might be a little confused by that, but sure, let's go with that. We'll go with that. Man, I kind of wanted the whale. And then Steven was saying that there's a big uproar with people in quick balls right now on YouTube. I can't wait to post YouTube videos of me using quick balls and like not disrespecting, but trolling everybody. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'll definitely remember that for when I get married. Sure. I want a Gulpin shiny. That'd be cool. Man, I forget which it is, if it's Ruby or Sapphire, but I want to do the one that has Surskit, Gulpin, and Shroomish, I believe, in Pokemon Go. I want that team. Well, I don't know when I'll stream next, though, to be honest. I don't think I can tomorrow. But sometime in the week. What is a Rizzlord? Like somebody who just, I don't know what's the word, overflows with Riz? I would say no. Other people might say differently, but I would say no. Sometimes they can be a Rizzlord, but it's to a specific girl that that I know too much about her, and it's too easy to make good things happen. But lately, I haven't been seeing girls that I've known from my past, so... My one ex is traveling right now. She still talks to me the odd time, sends me TikToks and stuff, but... Lately, John's been just flying to solo. On the Riz hierarchy? What do you mean by a Riz hierarchy? How many... What are the odds I get women? Is that what you're saying? Out of 1 to 10? You have one? Yo, Lion, do you have a Froakie? I would say if I was really trying for a girl when it came to like a club or... Oh, I hate clubs. So like, I don't know, like a bar just out in the world. I think I'd be comfortable enough to say that it's easy to talk to women, but whether or not I want to do anything or not is like a 6 or like a 6.5. It depends. It really depends on the situation. Because sometimes I'm like an 8. If it's super easy and I don't care, and they care more, I'm like an 8 or a 9. But if I care too much, then I'm like, oh crap, I'll sabotage myself and be like a 6.5. Would you say I have a shiny charm? I mean, I do, but I don't physically have a shiny charm, so... Okay. This yellow whale. Come on, man. This was super unfortunate. Sometimes they're super quick. Like last time we got super quick shinies. 7:30. Yeah, this is the last wave. This is the last wave. But definitely keep attention to the Discord. Tomorrow I'll have a better idea on my schedule, and I can probably provide you a little bit of an update on what I can do this week. And then if I can throw up a video or two, since it'll be February this month, or this week, I can start doing the videos. I can start doing the videos again. But, once again, good to chat with everybody. I'm glad Lion's got a shiny Froakie. He's one up on me. No whale, no shiny. We got like 3. Look at that. That's a weird Slowpoke. It's got a Bergmite on it, but that looks kind of cool with a spike on top of it. That looks sick. But yeah. Hope y'all had a good time. Thank you for coming to stream. I will talk to you on the Discord in a little bit.